So today we are going to learn was and were. Okay, these two words we are going to learn and the uses of was and were. So in our previous classes that we have learned past, present and future tense, isn't it? And we have also learned that am, is and are the words which are known as being verbs. Okay, and we have also learned that they are also known as helping verbs. Which are the words? We have learned is, am, are. These are being verbs, isn't it? Being verbs and also helping verbs. Being verbs or helping verbs. Now, in this chapter, we are going to learn was and were. So the words was, the word was and were, words was and were are also being words. They are also known as being words. They tell us about the state of things a little time before now. Please remember, we have learned that these is, am and are also being verbs. So they tell this tell us about the state of things now, isn't it? State of things which is happening now. But was and were, it is clearly they tell us about the state of things a little time before now. Please remember, before, which is past. Okay. Now, let me show you some examples to the book. Now read these sentences. It was very windy yesterday. Okay, I'll rub this. So am, is are also being words plus helping verbs. Now, to understand these was and were, which are also being words. Now, for example, if I write, it was very windy. It was very windy yesterday. It was very windy yesterday. Now see. It was very windy yesterday. That means things a little time before now. Means it is, we're talking about yesterday, which already happened. See, before. It happened before now. Now the uses of was here. It was very windy yesterday. Now the same sentence. Just so that you understand it clearly. It is very windy today. For example, I am giving you an example. Now, the same sentence I have written here down. It is very windy today. So it tells us about the state of things now, which is happening now. The second sentence. See. Second, first. So the first sentence, it was very windy yesterday. That means it tells us about the state of things a little time before now, or which is already happened. Okay? Means past. When you use was. Now the same sentence I have changed in present. It is very windy today, which is happening Now, so this is it. So your is will become was. Okay. Now, in the same way, there are some example. Father was in Dehradun last winter. Past. Okay, which is already happened. We were in the garden a little while ago. Little while ago. So, see. Now, sentence number 4. Number 1. We were in the garden. We were in the garden a little while ago. See, so this sentence tells us that things a little time before now. The things happen little time before now. It could be just before half an hour. It could be just before 1 hour. So we were in the garden a little while ago, or just before 10 minutes. Okay. Now let me make the same sentence in present. So we write we were. It's there, no? We are in the garden. We are in the garden. We are in the garden. So you don't have to write a little while ago. You just write we are in the garden right now. We are in the garden right now. Or you don't have to mention this one. We are means right now it is. Okay. We are means right now it's happening. We are in the garden. Okay. So word are to word. Present to past, past to present. This is how we make. This last one. The children were sleepy last night. Children were. Now the thing you need to remember is for singular we use was. Okay. For singular we use was, and for plural we use were. Okay. Now see, we use it is. Let me write this one. As I told you, for singular we use was, like we have used is for singular, and for plural we use were. Okay, like we have used are for plural. Now we use was with. We use was with. Now this was we use with he, she, and it. Things you need to remember. We use was with he, she, it. He was, she was, it was. Okay? We don't use he were. He were, which is wrong. Okay? She were, which is wrong. So all the time he was, she was, it was. The next thing is we use were. We use were with. We use were with we. Okay, you and they. They. We use were. they. Like for example, we were, you were, they were. And please remember that you we use for singular also and for plural as well, isn't it? When you say you, it could be one person or more than one person. You were, they were. So, please try to make the sentence at home by using was and were with this. Okay? Now, there is one table using was and using were. I think it is very important for you to learn, so that it is very easy for you to know how to use he and were. Okay, let me rub this first and then we will go one by one for this one. Okay, table first one is using was. Okay, using was. For example, he was, she was, is it? And then Tina, name of person. Tina was, and then Jim. Jim was, name of person. Jim was. Now, on this side, we will write he was late for the class. He was late for the class. Okay? She was in the library. She was in the library. Okay? And then Tina was playing on the beach. Playing on the beach. Tina was playing on the beach. Next, Jim was playing with his toy soldier. Jim was playing with his toy soldier. D-I-E-R. Okay. So this all sentence by using was, it is in when we talk about the things, state of things a little time before now. As I've already told you, he was. So was, these are in past. We use this was when you talk about the past tense. Say, he was late for the class. It could be we are talking about tomorrow, isn't it? She was in the library a few minutes ago. A few minutes before now, she was in the library. Okay? I have seen her. She was in the library. Okay. Now, Tina was playing on the beach. Okay? A few minutes ago, Tina was playing on the beach. Jim was playing with his toy soldier. Now, a few minutes or yesterday, Jim was playing with his toy soldier. So this is the uses of was. And when do we use was? We use was when we talk about the things which happened already. Things which has happened already. Okay? Now let us go with the next using were. Using were. Okay, now using were. So let's change this also. As I told you, were for plural. So we, plural, isn't it? We were. We were. Next, you were. Next, they were. Next, Tim and Tom were together. Tim and Tom were. Two persons are there, isn't it? Tim and Tom were. Next, we were at the market. A few minutes ago, we were in the market. Okay. Next, you were swimming. A few minutes ago, we were at the market. A few minutes ago, you were swimming in the pool. Okay. Next, they were late for the show. Now, how we describe? They were late for the show. They were. That means the things which already happened. Now, this is not about now. They were late for the show yesterday. Okay? Or 2-3 days back, they were late for the show. Now, don't do it now. We say no. Tim and Tom were in the hall. A few minutes ago, Tim and Tom were in the hall. Or yesterday, Tim and Tom were in the hall. Okay? A few minutes ago, or we say just before an hour, Tim and Tom were in the hall. Okay? Just before an hour, Tim and Tom were in the hall. So this is how we use were, different sentences. So this is about past for plural. Okay, for plural. Now in the page number 77, exercise A. Fill in the blanks with was or were. Bella, singular. So we use the were was. Bella was in class 2 last year. So please go through this. If you find plural, then use were. If you find singular, then use was. Okay? But in the case of you, just see the subjects you. It could be one person or two. Okay? Please see that carefully. Now A and B, I think after learning this, you can do this easily, isn't it? A and B. And C number, we'll discuss it. I will discuss it in the next class. So this much for today. Will be in the next class. Thank you.